Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. Thank you for growing with me on today. I'll sit in here and have a African praise break to the Lord. God is moving. We are growing. Call somebody up. Tell them it's time to grow. Let me tell you something. The spirits are not resting and sleep while the evil is up doing. While we got so much evil and hate and oppression in the world, honey, it's so cloudy from oppression that today I was talking to a young man and I told him, I said, as I walked out the door, the sun peeked out. It just was a few seconds, but then the clouds covered it back up. The clouds covered the sun back up. Hold on, turn this off. Okay, the clouds covered the sun back up just for a few seconds. It shined on me. It shined its beautiful warmth on me. So I'm telling him it did come out. He said it rained all morning. It's been raining all morning. He just done seen the storm so that he can't even believe that the light of God shined for just a few minutes, there as we grow. But it did, the light of God came out. And just as I was coming on back in the house, coming up the driveway, the light of God started shining again. Right now, as I'm talking to you, it's breaking free from the clouds. Storm ain't gonna last forever. It may seem like it as you grow. It may seem like you never get a breakthrough. It may seem like the rain just pour on down on you. But I'm here to tell you, I'm telling you, a joy will come in the morning. The rain is going to come. The rain is going to fall. It's going to rain, but take that rain and grow, honey. Take what you done been through and use the the lesson, and that'll help you in order to grow. Joy cometh in the morning, honey. It really does. Look to the light of God. Look over there. There go God. You got to look in another direction. See, you've been stoic. You've been just there, stuck right there, looking in that direction, looking over there, just looking at the storm so that you can't see that the clouds is trying to break through. It's trying to shine some light down on you. If you would be even open and receptive enough to even see it, to see that the light of God is coming at you. It's right there beaming at you. Open your eyes so you can see it. It's right there. You got to understand that it's love. Love is trying to come at you, honey. But see, you so focused on the storm, so focused on the rain. You just see the rain coming down, the rain just coming so. Just like the tears flow. The tears been flowing for many, 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 many years. The freedom fighters done cried a whole lot of tears shed, a whole lot of injustices that we have seen. And see, the thing is, when you begin to point out some different things, people say, oh, wait a minute, you this. No, you that, No, we don't want to hear that. We don't want you this, you that. But see, you got to understand something. That's one thing people don't want to understand. We came from a divided time, and that divide is very wide. We headed into a united time. So love, here we grow. That's what we got to do. We got to grow. We got to understand we've been there. We've been there. We ain't going back there. We got to take some other folks and show them. We got to change some hearts and minds to grow. You got to slap in the face. You got to slap in the face. A slap in the face. Everybody got an opinion about that slap in the face. I just be minding my own business. And all of a sudden somebody, did you see what Will Smith did? Did you see what happened to Chris Rock? The slap in the face that was heard around the world. See, I don't even watch the Oscars no more. I really don't. I don't watch the Oscars anymore because it's heartbreaking to sit there and watch talent after talent just get overlooked. Because you don't fall in a certain race category. And I'm going to tell you something. The Oscar's so white, it trends. It comes and goes and it trends, to and fro. But that is a statement that is true because the Oscars has participated in the divide in this country and the divide that is in the world. The Oscars, bestowed an Oscar upon a beautiful young woman, African woman, back in 1940. Miss Hattie McDaniel got the Oscar. Was allowed to attend the ceremony after her producer lobbied on her behalf to the Academy. Would you? I'm nominating her for an Oscar. Would you please let her attend? She ain't gonna bite nobody. She ain't gonna bother nobody. She just want to come and be a part of She was part of the movie, a big part of the movie, so big that we're here talking about nominating her for an Oscar. So I'm here to tell you, please allow her to come into this hotel and be a part of this ceremony, this show. For the first time ever. In 1940, the first time ever, and they allowed it. They let her come in. They let her, let her come in. But nope, you're not sitting over here with your friends. No, you can't sit with your co-stars and smile and enjoy the party, the festivities like they will. Sitting here together as part of a group. You were a group in the movie, but you're not a group now. You're not part of the group. See, you different than the group. You got to sit over here. So we put you up against the wall in the back, back over here. At least you're here, you're here. So, and that kind of discrimination went on for the next 20 years until a raisin in the sun ripened and received the first Oscar award for a leading male artist. And that was Sir Sidney Poitier. To Sir with love, much love, for the lessons that he taught us. Love. He taught us love. Now, that was a slap in the face. That was love. Teach you love. You good enough to slap. You good enough to get a slap back. That's a different slap right there. That slap too was heard around the world. Slap some folks in attention. You don't want to give him an Academy Award. Hey, you done something ain't nobody else done. You done set a standard here. You done stood up for yourself. Even the butler there in the movie, he cowered out. He left out the seat like, I ain't part of this. He left up out of there. So see, and then the police says it's time for you to go. But he walked. He didn't run. He walked. He didn't run like the butler did. He walked up out of there and got in the car and drove off. So, but what I'm trying to tell you is stand up for you. Because if you don't stand for you, you're going to fall for anything. And who going to stand for you? Who going to be there for you if you don't take care of you? If you don't show you and guide you and be there for you like you count on the others, count on you too. You can count on them, or you can bank on them. You can run to the bank on them, get to the bank, and that check going to bounce. See, what you need to do is count on you. Write you in on that check. So then when the check go through for sure, it's going to go through. See, because you done counted on you. Don't count on others. Count on you. Count on you and what you can do. Yes, you can. They say you can't. Yes, you can. Opportunity is right there in front of you. Oppression is all around you. Oppression is binding. Oppression leads to depression. But what we need to focus in on, just like the man told me, the Caucasian man in the store. I just got to point these people out. I got to tell you who I associate with. I'm so in love. I really am. I'm so in love. So he told me, we was having a conversation. He told me that he said, forget it. He said, I got to turn away from the TV. He said the same exact thing what I've been saying. About the breaking news is constantly breaking. It ain't no fix. And I told him God is the fix. God is love. He said, you right. We need to focus on the beauty. We need to make life beautiful. Life is what you make it. Make it beautiful. What you gonna make your life? Life is beautiful. Life is what you make it. I'm gonna grow with mine. Life is beautiful. Life is what you make it. Make it wonderful. Make it greatness. Make it beautiful. Make it about love. Make it about forgiveness. Make it about guidance. Teach with the mind. Show with the hands. Don't beat with the hands. Teach with the hands. Show somebody how to do some things. Show somebody how to get up, how to rise up. Show somebody how you got up. What'd you do? You know, how you get over here? See, this one day, me and my best friend riding down the road. We were looking at some beautiful houses. You know, we were saying, wouldn't it be nice just knock on somebody? How'd you get this house? What'd you do? I tell you what they did. They worked hard. I ain't gonna tell you like she did. You know, I'm tell you what you do. You do it in God. You know, you work whatever you put in. That's what you're gonna get out. You don't put your all in. Put your all in. You don't work hard. You know, it's no matter what it look like. Cause I'm telling you. You got to climb to get uphill. You got to climb, and that climb is rough. Yo, yeah, we may be growing up on the rough side, but we growing up still. Yo, we coming up anyway. So, as far as this institution, that is participated in the divide, segregation in this country. It's time for this institution to do some different things. It's time for them to come up and say, hey, look, to understand we done some wrong things. We done made, see, people don't want to own up to what they done. What they want to do is just sweep it under the rug and pretend like it never happened. Well, we don't want to talk about that. Don't talk about it. We don't want to hear it. Don't want to talk about it. See, no. We don't want to talk. See, they don't want to hear about it. But see, you got to hear about it. So then we know about it. So we know how we got to grow about it. See, because we're going to grow. We're going to grow over it. We're going to grow over the oppression. Because see, what you going to do, you get ready to stop doing that foolishness. You get ready to stop discriminating against folks. I'm telling you, got a whole lot of movies. A whole lot of different movies. Not just these particular movies. You got a whole lot of different movies out there that is worthy of Oscars. People go to the movie to see. That's worthy of an Oscar nomination, worthy of an Oscar. Come on now, an Oscar. What you gonna do with it? You ain't gonna take it nowhere. You don't need you can't get no Oscar. It don't take an Oscar to get into heaven. So look, get these people these Oscars. Start passing these Oscars out, honey. People, there's a whole lot of deserving talent out there. A whole lot of deserving talent that deserve Oscars, that deserve opportunity, but people with closed minds, will close the door. You would shut down a beautiful opportunity. You will close up a mind. A child got a beautiful mind. A child got a lot of wisdom. A child can teach you some things. A child can show you some stuff. Just like my grandson showed me this, got this stuff on his wall here. I got it. I took the picture of it. It looked like it spells out love. It really does. But I don't know how he wound up doing that. Putting his head up against the wall with that die on it. And what made me buy him that die? I knew it was going to get on something. I told him, it's going to get on something. He said, no, it ain't. I said, well, maybe if I put it right there on the top, we can rinse it out and I get it out. But he put it on the wall. So it is what it is, but it ain't going to be. The paint going to be gone. It's going to be washed away, washed anew. You ain't going to never know it was there. Just like we do in life, we come back anew. We on a spiritual journey with God. This is a daily journey. So we just come back anew. We come back refreshed each and every day. The sun is going to rise. Joy cometh in the morning. Get up and get washed anew in God, in the Lord. Get up every day and get washed anew in God. Allow God to wash anew you. Wash anew you on to the breakthrough. Trust the process and grow in God. Trust God and grow. Trust God. And so I'm tell you something, honey, it don't matter. I know this. Everybody grows at their own rate. I'm going to keep on growing at my rate, growing in God. I'm going to trust the process. I'm going to walk the thin line, walking in the footsteps of the Lord. See, I'm going to do what's in front of me. I'm going to do what God said. God said love. Love is an action word, so I got to use it. I just can't hold on to it. Well, this is love. I got love. I can't just hold on to love. See, love is an action word, so I got to act it. I got to get out there and act it. So I got to sow love like today. Out there sowing love. Sowing love today here on the podcast. I got it on broadcast. I want you to know that I love you. No matter how you grow, just grow. Just grow each and every day in God, trying to reach your greatness. Striving every day, trying to reach your greatness. Coming up on the rough side, but we coming up still. We got to keep moving. You can pause for a second, but I'm going to tell you one thing. As you pause and keep your hand firmly on the rod and the staff, keep God with you. Don't let God be gone with the wind. Hold on to the Lord. Don't go off and try to do it your way, because then God will be gone with the wind. Then you'll leave God because you want to do it your way. God ain't with you. Then you want to sit there and say, well, God, why did it mess up? Why did it fail? Why didn't get it, God? Why didn't it happen for me? Because that ain't the plan that God got for thee. Only God knows the beautiful plans that God got for you. What you got to do is hold on to the unchanging hand of God. You want to let go and grab hold of somebody else's hand. Hold on to the unchanging hand of God. It ain't going to change. Just hold on to God, because see, God got a plan. God already knows. It's in the word. God already done told you, but you want to turn over here and start doing your own thing. I know what to do, God. I know how to go about this. I know how to make it happen. Next thing you know, you done stepped off in some. You done stepped off in some weeds. Ain't no path over there. It look like it is. Ain't no path over there. You caught all up in the weeds, all up in the thorns, all scratched all up. God got to grab you and pluck you out of there and get you out of that mess you done saw and looked over there and thought you saw something. Ain't nothing over there, honey. Just look pretty. So just keep looking at it and keep on moving, honey, because see, God knows. See, God knows. See, that I already know. I seen some stuff look good too, and I got stepped off over there and got myself caught up on some things. See, but what God got something already. God got a beauty. I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you from a haunted house to you. I wouldn't believe it. It's unbelievable. Anybody I try to tell this story to, honey, they just mesmerized. They just can't believe. You can't believe it. But it's God moving. It's unbelievable. But I'm here to tell you, I'm coming with the truth and the proof, and the truth is love. God's love. God said love. So whisper words of wisdom. Let it be, forgive, love, and be loved. That's what them freedom fighters told us. And I'm tell you something real quick about Chris Rock. I got much love, much respect for both of them brothers. But I got to say this about Chris Rock, because the Civil Rights Campaign was a campaign of nonviolence and love. And the freedom fighters, no matter what color they were, they stood for love. They tried to show that love is the way. Love drives out hate. Love, not hate, will make the world great. So for him to stand there, and see this coming at him, it's a natural reaction to hit back. It's a natural reaction to draw your fists up. It's a natural reaction to want to punch, want to hit, want to kill, want to do kind of all things. But let me tell you something else. It's a natural reaction to love also. Love is a natural reaction. So when he got hit, he decided to love. Now, I'm not going to hit my brother back. Now, I'm not going to press charge. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this as an L. He told him right there, told the whole world, I won't put your wife's name in my mouth no more. I won't. So he said it right there. So he went ahead and took the lesson, and then there he grow. So see, now we got to understand also, we got to have the will to control ourselves. Because then, we will achieve greatness. Because if we can't control ourselves, there is someone else who will control us. We cannot control someone else's mouth, so we got to control ourselves. People gonna say things, that's one thing you cannot do, is stop a person from talking. I got to understand that. I realized that. It took me a while to realize that, that they hurt my feelings. I know I can't say nothing about, can't control what they say. Well, they called me this. They called me that. They said they gonna keep on saying it, honey. They gonna keep on talking about you. The haters gonna hate. That's what they do best. But what you do, turn and love. One day they'll see. Just keep on being the role model. Keep on striving each and every day, striving to reach your greatness in God. Be the civil rights movement, because the civil rights movement is not in a building. It's in you. You are the building. You are the church. Church begins with you. It starts in your heart. It starts with love. Love. We all got that spirit, love, and we got to find it again and bring it out. Love, not hate, will make the world great. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. We getting over. One day, as the glory continues to come, it may be a few hours, but it will be ours. God bless you as you grow.